Ukraine has invited European Union leaders to Kyiv on May 9, 2025, the exact same day Russia rolls out tanks for its annual Victory Day parade in Moscow. The message? We've got Europe on our side. But behind the photo ops and handshakes, there's a harder truth. Ukraine's army is stretched thin. The money's drying up, and this carefully choreographed moment may be more. The parade in Kyiv is being deliberately framed as a counter-show to Russia's annual Victory Day celebration in Moscow. While Russia rolls out tanks, missiles, and troops to relieve its World War II glory, Ukraine is choosing a different path, one filled with suits, speeches, and symbolism. No tanks, no jets, just foreign dignitaries and a whole lot of handshakes. It's not a display of firepower, it's a photo op, designed to tell the world, we're not alone, or at least, not yet. But there's another layer to this political theater. By hosting this event on May 9th, President Zelensky is doing more than just counter-programming. He's trying to steal the spotlight from Russia's most sacred day. May 9th is supposed to be about the Soviet Union's victory over Nazi Germany. Now Ukraine wants to recast itself as the modern-day defender of Europe, standing where the liberators once stood. It's a clever narrative pivot. If Russia owns the past, Zelensky wants to own the present. After all, what better way to win the PR war than to upstage your enemy on their proudest day? The parade in Kyiv. Ukraine's Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha has officially invited EU leaders to Kyiv, the third anniversary of Russia's invasion. Sybiha stressed that the presence of European leaders would be a clear message of EU solidarity with Ukraine as it faces ongoing Russian aggression. Because nothing intimidates Moscow like a photo op in Kyiv. It's not just about showing support, though. President Zelensky also hopes that this meeting will lead to stronger security guarantees for Ukraine, which are critical for Kyiv as it looks toward a potential ceasefire in the future. After all, if you can't get F-16s, a strongly worded communique might do the trick. This event could set the stage for the West's continued commitment to Ukraine's defense and its long-term security. But while this invitation is a powerful message of solidarity, Ukraine's parade won't be about military might. So, what's the real goal here? Symbolism over substance. While Kyiv is busy planning the May 9th spectacle, the hard truth is that the war is pushing Ukraine to its limits, because nothing screams, "We've got this under control," like scrambling to recruit and cutting public services. Let's dive into what's really happening. Ukraine is struggling to maintain its fighting force. In recent months, conscription efforts have intensified. Officials have lowered the eligibility age for service, and there are reports of conscripts being deployed with minimal training, which, in wartime terms, is the equivalent of sending good luck notes to the front lines. Despite over 23 billion euros in pledged EU military aid, Ukraine's finances are under enormous stress. The war effort is consuming resources at an unsustainable rate. Infrastructure projects are delayed, salaries for government workers are being postponed, and public services are being cut back. But hey, who needs roads, schools, or paychecks when there's a war to win? It's becoming clear that international aid is more of a bandage than a cure. Military recruitment is now a top priority as Ukraine scrambles to prepare for operations in the Donbass and southern regions. Even with the promise of more Western aid, Kyiv's growing dependency is clear. At this point, it's less with our partners' help, and more, please stay on the line while we process your request for survival. And as its domestic capacity weakens, Ukraine's future now hinges more than ever on decisions made in Brussels, Berlin, and Washington. Because nothing says sovereignty like waiting on someone else's budget cycle. This parade, while politically significant, may ultimately highlight just how much Kyiv is relying on the West to secure its future. As the country faces manpower shortages and dwindling resources, the question remains: will the West's continued support be enough to sustain Ukraine through the rest of this war? Do you think Ukraine's May 9th counter-parade is a smart diplomatic move, or a sign that Kyiv is running out of options? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more grounded, unsensitized geopolitical analysis.